We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Logan Webb is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Maybin over at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. This is skied out toward right. Puig's got a read on it. One down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
First and second now, one man out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And He'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Posey is there for it. And that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Padres nothing. Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Kian Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Slater. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, just a 1 for 9. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps Manny Machado. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So here's Will Myers. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Puig. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 8, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Settling in now, Francisco Mejia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's inside. 2-0. Mejia, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher,
The pitcher, Dinelson Lamet, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
The center fielder, number 8, Cameron Maybin.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The bases are loaded with only 1 out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate, Greg Garcia, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In his career, Garcia brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing. Ready now, Gio Brusa.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
So stepping in, Addison Russell will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping in now, Jalen Miller. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the 2nd ball. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Taylor Heineman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor Heineman. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Heineman, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Standing in, Logan Webb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready on 0-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Puig coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kian Wong, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Slater is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder.
Man at second with one down. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Runner at second here with one man out. Liner in there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Gio Brusa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Now batting, Will Myers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the count will be full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Standing in, Dinelson Lamet. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maben. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. In now, Greg Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The set and the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants nothing. Here's Addison Russell, a base hit in his first trip.
For the Giants, the shortstop, Addison.
Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Line drive to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Taylor Heineman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Machado is there, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Logan Webb will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
hit weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants leave one, still down 3-0. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer hopped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Three runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The third baseman,
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 40, Lucas. Yeah.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. No one out with a runner at second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Ready for another shot now, Will Myers. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding in once again, Dinelson Lamet. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-0 San Diego. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman,
Here comes the first pitch.
Wong.
Kian Wong is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Austin Slater. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
The right fielder,
and now is Yasiel Puig, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now here it comes. Rounded weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Pops this one up. Posey in foul ground. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A 1-0 pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. First and second now, one man out. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So digging in now, Manny Machado, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Machado now on 0-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Will Myers. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping up to the plate, Gio Brusa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now back, first base.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Addison.
At the plate, Addison Russell, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey!
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Jalen Miller. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and 3rd.
So now to the plate, Taylor Heineman. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Johnson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 36.
Chris Shaw will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Francisco Mejia.
First delivery to him on the way. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got the count.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Trent Grisham will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Trent Grisham.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the pitch. Cameron Maybin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Greg Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw. Runner back safely. The 2-0 pitch. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Swung on and driven to. No doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now back, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Giants 1. Matt Strahm gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
55, Matt Strahm.
Last half of the 7th here, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kean Wong. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
In now, Austin Slater, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
None out, runners at first and second. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Gio Brusa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Men on third with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Padres lead it 6-1. Arodys Vizcaíno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39. Arodys.
Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Slater's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Eric Hosmer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. There's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Digging in, Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Padres leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Buster Posey.
And the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit in the air to center field. Maben is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jalen Miller. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curve.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Reyes Maranta is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Howard will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Juan Lagares.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. 11 home runs and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 2-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Cameron Maybin is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cameron Maybin. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Maybin is exactly a .260 hitter. First and second here with nobody out. Well hit to right, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Maranta is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cameron Maybin becomes the first out of the inning.
Greg Garcia.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Pods leave them loaded. They lead it 6-1. Munoz is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Padres, number 52, Andres Munoz.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Taylor Heineman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is pulled into right. Myers is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in, Ryan Howard. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Mejia. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Kian Wong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Munoz has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Austin Slater would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet earned his 9th win of the year. Logan Webb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.